Hello and welcome. Today we start the playoffs. The first game of the first series here. But first, let's go over the standings, see who is playing against who. The Lightning finished the season in first place with a 30-6 overall record. Tax Evaders came in second, 23-13. Then the Flock were third place with a 20-16 record. The Rocketeers finished fourth, going 14-22. Then were the Stars, who finished 12-24, and in last the Fury, who got just 9 wins on the season with 27 losses. Now that order gives us the playoff bracket. Drumroll please. Ta-da! The Lightning and Tax Evaders, as the top two, they get a bye through the first round. Then the Rocketeers and Stars play each other to see who will move on to face the Lightning in the semifinals. Then on the right side, the Flock and Fury face off to see who gets to play the Tax Evaders. Now these two play-in games, these will be a best-of-3 series, all hosted by the team with the lower seed. So that would be the Flock and the Rocketeers. And for this first series, we will be having the Flock and Rocketeers over... the Flock and the Fury over on the right side. That's the first series we're going to be playing here. We're doing game 1 tonight. So we're starting off with this game. Here's the defensive positions. I got the teams all set up beforehand. The Flock, they've made one small defensive change. They switched Luigi and Blue Toad over here from left field to outfield and third base, which is where Luigi used to be. Small change there. Their batting lineup has not changed at all. It's still the same one they've been using. Meanwhile, the Fury, they changed their defensive lineup just a couple games ago, so they're sticking with that new lineup. But it has Pianta in the infield, the Babies at catcher and third. Hopefully for that chemistry throwing between them, I think, is the plan. Then they have Paragoomba, Yellow Shy Guy, and Goomba in the outfield. Their offensive lineup has not changed. This one is same as it's always been. And since we are hosted by the Flock, we will go to Bowser Castle. And now it's time for us to begin the game. The very first playoff game. The Flock and the Fury. Here we are, set to start out the playoffs right now. The Fury will be the first team up to bat. As you can see on the right side, all the top players' stats are gone. It's because stats reset when we come into the playoffs. Everyone is at zeros right now. So, that gives you a chance, if you were struggling a bit, put all those numbers behind you, have a fresh stat sheet. Anyone can pop off in playoffs. We'll see. Can the Fury have a miracle run like the 6-seed Sunshines did last season? The Sunshines finished dead last, the default Mario team, and they ended up making it all the way to the finals after taking down the Monarchs and the Greats. Ooh, but that's going to be a double play. Yellow Shy Guy tries to tag, but he's too slow. Gets thrown out by Pianta. This one gets past Birdo. And Blue Dry Bones gets on base for the Fury. The Fury, overall, have struggled a lot more than the Sunshines did in their season. In fact, the Sunshines, they had 10 wins in their season, but they only had 10 weeks. The Fury, with 2 extra weeks, 6 extra games, got 1 less win and 7 more losses. So I think it's much less likely that we see a miracle run from the Fury than from the Sunshines. But hey, it's still possible. Oh, strikeout there from Paragoomba. Means the Fury will be scoreless in their first inning of the playoffs. These are still 7-inning games. Doing a best of 3 series, just like we had all throughout the regular season. Only when we get to the later rounds will we have longer series, where the semifinals are a best of 5, and the final Superstar Series is a best of 7. Green Shy Guy gets on base and gets a star chance for the flock, their first batter. Blue Shy Guy grounds to Baby Luigi, but he's safe on first. A weak throwing arm combined with a dive that took a little bit too long to recover. And that gives double chemistry to Birdo. She pops one over to right, but it's foul. Strike 1. Next is a line drive through the left side of the field. They're trying to send Green Shy Guy. He's out. That's the first out of the inning. Runners on first and second for Green Noki. Green Noki has 2 strikes. She's going to strike out there, missing a star swing as she does. And that brings up starred Blue Pianta with 2 runners on base and 2 outs. It's going to be a pretty important situation. A star hit gets through the infield. That's a deep shot back to the wall. That's going to score 1. They're going to try and score Birdo 2. And she's not going to make it. She runs back to third. And there she is safe. Some good fortune for the flock, managing to escape that pickle. Now they still have 2 runners on base for their next up Luigi. Luigi takes strike 1 looking. The flock, they lead the game right now 1-0. That one's just outside on Luigi. Charges and swings early. Strikeout for him will end the flock's first inning. Now we will once again have the Fury up to bat. They start with Goomba, then Diddy Kong, then Baby Mario. Oh, if you weren't aware, there is a season awards voting poll out. It's in the Discord server, it's linked. Go ahead and join up and vote for who you think should be the best batter, best fielder, best pitcher, least valuable player, and most valuable player of the season. Those are the season awards we have. Current leaders for best batter is Boomerang Bro from the Tax Evaders. Best fielder, the current leader is Birdo from the Flock. In terms of best pitcher, the current leader is Daisy from the Lightning. The least valuable player, current leader is Baby Mario from the Fury. And for most valuable player, the leading player is DK from the Lightning. So if you want to agree with those vote totals, or if you have a different opinion, go ahead and check out the voting poll. I have stats included there if you haven't been watching every single game, which is entirely fair. We've had a lot of them. It's been a long season. 12 weeks, 3 games a week, 36 games a team. That's a lot. While I was yapping, the Fury finished another inning scoreless. The Flock have 2 outs before they get their first runner on base. Green Shy Guy has 2 strikes and strikes out looking. Scoreless for both teams. This is a very defensive battle right now. Still plenty of time for that to change. 5 innings left for each team. Baby Luigi up to bat. Pops one over to left. That's just foul. 2 strikes for Baby Luigi. Hits one past Birdo. That gets down in front of Luigi. Next is Yellow Shy Guy. This one caught by Birdo, her suction catch. Pianta, swing and a miss there. This one popped high to right. That's going to be just left of the thwomp. A 2-run home run from the Fury is going to put them in the lead. And the 6th seed is up right now. 2-1 the score. Still just a 1-run game. Can the Fury add any more to that? Blue Dry Bones is going to pop out to Green Noki and right. Gray Bones, watching patiently. Hits one just past the third baseman. Next up is Paragoomba. 2 outs, a runner on base. Two strikes on Paragoomba, hits that one foul off to the right. This one, he watches go by, and that's a strikeout. The Fury take the lead, but do not extend it more than 1 run. The Flock. Can they tie the game up, or perhaps take a lead of their own? Blue Shy Guy starts off with a base hit, so that's a good sign for them. Birdo up next. Runner on base, no outs. She lines one straight to Blue Dry Bones. That's a diving out. Green Noki up to bat next. A 1-1 count for her. Slaps one up the middle that gets down. 2 on base for the Flock. With chemistry for starred Blue Pianta. If there was ever a time for a comeback home run, this just might be it. Blue Pianta at a 1-1 count right now. This one's inside, ball 2. Next pitch comes across the outside of the plate, 2-2 count. Oh, pickoff attempt. This one lined up the middle. Blue Pianta gets that down. They're sending Shy Guy. And the Flock get it. They tie up the game. We are at 2 apiece right now. This seems to be a pretty close defensive battle. We'll see if the Flock can start to open the score up a little bit. Star hit from Luigi. And it hits off Baby Luigi to load the bases. Loads the bases for none other than Blue Toad. Star pitch from Diddy Kong, strike 1. Doesn't even swing. Take strike 2 looking. Star hit straight to Yellow Pianta, but not a double play. Luigi's able to run back in time. Very slow strike comes across. The next one is a missed Star swing. Now a Star pitch from Diddy Kong, and it's a strikeout to end the inning. The Fury, they managed to hold the Flock down, preventing them from gaining a lead. The Fury, they start off with Goomba here. Pops one high up to center. That should be caught by Purple Toad. That's the first of the inning. Foul off to the left side for Diddy Kong. 2-1 count on him. Swing and a miss there, strike 2. This one grounded over to Birdo. Oh, but she bobbles it. That's a reach on error for Diddy Kong. Baby Mario lines out to Birdo. And now there's 2 outs on the Fury. Can they get a rally going? Baby Luigi up. Pops one over to the outfield gap. A great shot there. They're going to not score Diddy Kong. They don't even go for it. They have runners on second and third. They're going to trust Yellow Shy Guy. Charges, but misses. Strike 1. Next one is a star hit past the first baseman. The Fury score 1, now 2. And they're up 4-2 on the Flock. Fury, I guess they've saved it all for the playoffs. And that's entirely reasonable in this format, since everyone makes playoffs. Ooh, that was almost another home run for Yellow Pianta. That would have been crazy. And Yellow Shy Guy gets thrown out, has time to turn around, and still slides into it. Two strikes on Boo as the Flock look to close this lead down. This one's hit straight over to Gray Bones. That's the out and a star chance for the Fury. Green Guy clobbers one up to center. That should be caught by... No! Stuns Paragoomba. And it's instead a double for Green Shy Guy. Blue Shy Guy up next. A 1-1 count. He's got chemistry on base. Oh, star pitch is strike 2. Another star pitch from Diddy Kong. He unloads the clip and gets the strikeout. That makes 2 outs now. What can Birdo do here? Swing and a miss. Clobbered over to the right side. Back to the wall. They're going to score Green Shy Guy off of that. They send Birdo to second, but she's out. Waited a bit too long to do that. I think she could have probably made it if she just straight up went. I mean, look at her turn around, go back, and then decide, yeah, no, I am going to go to second. The Flock are still down 1. Now the Fury have a chance to add to it. Blue Bones makes it safely to first. Gray Bones going for a bunt. He misses that one. It's a ball. This one goes down the first base line. They get the out at second. But it's not a double play. And getting the lead runner, it's essentially a free out. This one pops over the infield. First and third for the Fury right now. Can Goomba drive in? Any of the players? Paragoomba's going for a steal, and he gets it. A stolen base for Paragoomba, the first stolen base of the playoffs. This one grounded over to Birdo. She gets the out at first. Or not at first, the out at home. Flock prevent the run from scoring. The inning is still going. This one popped straight over to Luigi. And that's the inning. Now Green Noki charges one up the middle. Blue Pianta up next. Starred Blue Pianta with chemistry. A dangerous sight for the Fury. Can he pull off a big hit here for the Flock? This one, clobbered to the left. A laser beam back to the wall. It's going to be runners on the corners for him. And that's it. Luigi up to bat with 2 runners on base. No outs for the Flock. They've certainly got a good chance to score here as that one goes outside for ball 1. Luigi pops it up to center field. That's going to be an RBI sac fly. Green Milky will tie up the game from that. Next is Blue Toad, going for a bunt. Very interesting. Pulls that one away at the last second. This one gets down the third base line. They throw to second and can't get the out. They get neither of them. That allows Purple Toad up. Chemistry on base. Slapped over to the right side. Great shot to the corner. Now the Flock, they're going to take the lead back with 2 more runs scored on that hit. 6-4, the Flock lead. They've flipped it around completely. Boo gets a great shot to the left side. Curves way to the outside corner of the field. It's another run scored for the Flock, as Boo makes it to second base to double for them. Next we got Green Shy Guy. Flock having a great inning so far, still just 1 out. Now they've got runners on the corners. Grounds this one through the infield on the left side. It's another run for the Flock. They're starting to build a pretty big lead here. It's 8-4 right now. They're up by 4. With just 2 more chances left for the Fury. This is a very strong lead to have. Double chemistry for Birdo. What can she do? No stars to work with, but none for the Fury either. This one hit over on the right side. Shy Guy's going home. He'll make it. Green Milky up next. 2 runners on base. This one gets down on the left. Bases are loaded for starred Blue Pianta. Starred Blue Pianta has chemistry on base. He hasn't had any real big hits. No home runs. Nothing huge. Can he get something here? Pops one high to the right side. That's going to be a sac fly to Goomba. But it'll score another run. Not useless. The Flock are up 10-4. Fury. Ground out with Baby Mario. Next is Baby Luigi. This one's popped over to the gap. A great shot by Baby Luigi. That's a double for him. Yellow Shy Guy. 1-1 count right now. Hoping to score a Baby Luigi, start a rally going for the Fury. Hope to close that gap down. Stays alive on the star pitch, slaps it foul. They go for a pickoff attempt there. Probably trying to throw off the batter. But it doesn't work. Yellow Shy Guy gets a great shot down over on the right side. Baby Luigi almost thrown out. Instead, it's the laser that actually saves him. Otherwise, the throw would have been too close and he would not have turned around. Two strikes, this one's grounded over to Blue Pianta. And a double play will end the inning. Scoreless again for the Fury. They have just one more chance to come back and take this win. They're going to have to play all of these games at the Flock's home of Bowser Castle. So they're going to have to win here if they want to make the upset. Swing and miss for Blue Toad. He's got 2 strikes. And a strikeout. Another whiffed swing. That makes 2 outs of the inning. Purple Toad's on base. Boo up to bat next. 2 outs, but a runner on. Boo sends one foul off to the left. Curve trajectory was a little bit too much there. This one also too much. Foul to the left. This one, it would be foul if it were not caught by a jumping Baby Luigi. That's a scoreless inning for the Flock. The Fury have one more chance. They have to at least tie the game. They have to score 6 runs here. There's a strikeout for Boo against Blue Drybones. That's the first out of the inning. The next one is a Blue Pianta diving catch. Great grab by him. That brings up none other than Paragoomba. Charges on this one. It's high to the left, but I think Luigi's under it. Yeah. And that's the game. It's over. The Flock win Game 1 of the series. They need just one more to advance to the semifinals. The Fury, they're going to need to win 2 in a row against the Flock in order to come away with the series victory. Blue Pianta is the MVP of this game. We don't need to save the game. Yeah, the Flock got more base hits. Let's take a look at these players' stats. 1 home run from the Fury. It was a 2-run shot by Yellow Pianta. Gave them the lead early, but they were not able to hold on to it. Yellow Shy Guy got the other 2 RBIs. Goomba and Baby Mario each having 0 hits. Real rough. Paragoomba and Diddy Kong also only having 1. That means that's a really rough spot in your lineup. Diddy Kong got 6 strikeouts, which in only pitching 6 innings is pretty solid. They had 2 defensive big plays, one from Blue Drybones, one from Baby Luigi. And for the Flock, they had 4 big plays, one from Birdo, one from Green Noki, and 2 from Blue Pianta. Boo got 4 strikeouts, using 3-star pitches. Blue Toad also got 0 base hits, that's crazy. Purple Toad went 2 for 4. Blue Pianta went 3 for 3 with 3 RBI. We see a lot of 3 hits up here towards the top. I guess that made up for the somewhat lackluster offense down here. Yeah, but generally a very defensive game. We'll see if there's more high-scoring games in the future between these two. But that's going to be it for Game 1 of this first playoff series. Also being posted tonight is Game 1 of the other series, the Rocketeers and the Stars. Make sure to check that one out. Subscribe to the channel if you are not. Like the videos. Have a good one. Goodbye.